Shopping for wireless earbuds in 2025 can feel like decoding a bowl of alphabet soup. ANC, LE audio, LC3, LDAC, LHDC, spatial audio, and that's before figuring out if battery life and performance claims hold up. Which earbuds actually block out subway rumble, which sound great out of the box, and which need EQ. Hi, I'm Vanessa from Ratings.com, and today we're counting down the best wireless earbuds of 2025. We've tested over 285 pairs, from premium noise cancelers to budget sets that punch way above their price. Whether you need all-day battery life for long hours at work, a stable fit for the gym, or seamless switching between your laptop and phone, we've got you covered. So let's get into it. We're gonna kick things off at the affordable end of the market, so bargain hunters, pay attention. If you want something that sounds good, lasts a while, and doesn't fall apart after a week, the Anker Soundcore P25i are the best cheap earbuds you can buy right now. For around 20 bucks, they punch above their price with a solid build quality, a comfortable fit, and up to 9 hours of playback on a single charge. The case holds about 2 extra charges for about 27 hours total. There's no active noise cancelling, but their in-ear design passively blocks out a fair amount of background chatter. Out of the box, they're tuned with a big bass-heavy sound that adds punch to pop and hip-hop. If that's too much, the Soundcore app has 22 EQ presets, so you can dial it back. You can't tweak the EQ yourself though, and you won't find multi-point or fancy spatial audio here, but for $20, those are fair compromises. If you prefer something with dual device pairing, the Skullcandy Dime 3 are worth a look. Though their mic quality isn't quite as good as the Ankers, which is surprisingly decent for their price, and they're less comfortable over long sessions. If you do want to tweak your Buds' sound but still keep things affordable, consider the JBL Vibe Buds True Wireless. While their sound leans slightly warm, you can easily tweak that to taste in JBL's companion app, which offers a 10-band graphic EQ for quick tuning. Like the Ankers, they also don't have ANC, but their snug fit does block out some higher pitch noise, and their on-ear controls are easier to use too. With about 8 hours of battery life, they'll last most of a workday, unless your boss has dragged you in for overtime, and the IP54 rating makes them durable enough for outdoor use or workouts. Their mic has a decent recording quality, though background noise can creep in on calls. If call quality is important, the JBL Vibe Beam are the better choice, but they don't fit quite as securely as our choice for this pick. The popular budget-friendly brand Anker tends to dominate the lower price range of our recommendation articles, and for good reason. The Anker Soundcore Space A40 deliver excellent active noise cancelling, rivaling buds that cost more than twice as much. They even have an adaptive ANC mode that can block out a little more high-pitched noise than the manual strong option. They also include a fully featured companion app with a graphic EQ, and their battery life is strong at about 8 hours with ANC on, with 4 extra charges in the case. Their IPX4 rating will protect them from a little drizzle, but it's not as strong as most of the other picks in this video. They have a warm default sound that suits most genres, and you can tweak it through the app's graphic EQ. Unlike cheaper picks we've discussed so far, these support multi-point, so you can connect 2 devices at once. The microphone's performance isn't great. It's actually worse than the cheaper Vibe Buds. But hey, you can't have the perfect deal. As we climb into the mid-range of the earbud market though, we do start to see some stronger across-the-board performance. You'd hope that more money down would lead to fewer compromises, and in the case of the Nothing Ear, it's true. Nothing's flagship earbuds have no obvious weaknesses. We've come to expect fun designs from the brand, and these are no exception. Their translucent stems with white ear tips are stylish without being too distracting. And they have a great build quality with an IP54 rating that will keep them sealed against both dust and water splashes. Out of the box, they sound slightly warm but balanced, with a pretty flat bass and mid-range. That makes them a great bass to start from if you enjoy EQing your cans, and the Nothing X app gives you a detailed 8-band EQ for detailed adjustments. They support LDAC and LHDC for high-quality streaming, along with multi-device pairing and Google Fast Pair. And yes, if you have a Nothing phone, they even have ChatGPT integration, so you get the answers hands-free through the earbuds. Battery life sits at 7.5 hours, with nearly 4 extra charges in the case. Of course, while they're strong across the board, there's still room for improvement. Their ANC isn't quite as strong as the cheaper Anker A40, though it still blocks out a decent amount of noise, especially in the bass region, where the sounds of rumbly bus engines live. Their mic could also make your voice sound a little more natural, but if you want a good overall performance without breaking the bank, they're well worth considering. Now we're starting to get into that heavyweight territory. The Sennheiser Momentum True Wireless 4 bring flagship performance at a slightly lower price, making them a great upper mid-range pick. Their adaptive ANC is amazing, handling most background noise with ease, and their smooth, warm sound makes everything from jazz to hip-hop enjoyable and easy to listen to. You can fine-tune their sound using Sennheiser's app, which offers a 5-band EQ. The Buds support aptX Adaptive, LE Audio, and Auracast, so you get excellent connection quality and low latency. The battery life is about 7 hours per charge, with 29 hours total, including the extra 3 available in the case. Their mic makes your voice sound a bit more full-bodied than the Nothing, but it's nothing to get excited about. They're IP54 rated, comfortable for long listening sessions, and include optional stability fins if you need a more secure fit. Though they lack spatial audio features, they're still a standout for anyone who values sound quality and build over gimmicks. The next 2 picks are the creme de la creme of the earbud world, but what you prefer matters most on your operating system. The Technics EAH-AZ100 take the crown for our top 2025 cross-platform pick. They replace the AZ80 as the Technics' flagship model and have a smaller, rounder design than their predecessors, with several performance upgrades. They have a warm, bass-heavy sound that brings some of the low-end oomph you might miss from real speakers to earbuds. Kick drums feel like they have some lifelike thump and punch, which makes techno tracks more exciting. And if you prefer a brighter sound, their companion app works across iOS and Android, offering you a graphic EQ to customize their sound to your taste. Their active noise cancelling is a step up and does an excellent job of cutting down everything from airplane hum to the low-end rumble of traffic. Even with ANC on, the battery lasts over 12 hours, so you can get through most long flights or workdays without a recharge. Their mic is decent, but nothing to get excited about. As you might have gathered by now, earbud mics still have a lot of room for improvement, even at the premium end of the market. A standout feature of these is 3-way multi-point, which no other bud on this list offers. If you'd like to stay connected to a phone, tablet, and laptop at the same time, that's a handy feature to have. Android users will also benefit from support for Google Fast Pair and the LC3 codec via Bluetooth LE. In short, if you're an Android diehard or someone who often works with different operating systems, these are the best buds you can buy in 2025. Don't worry, dedicated Apple fans, we've got you covered too. Admittedly, you don't have to be Nostradamus or Tim Cook to predict what our next pick for the slot is. The freshly launched Apple AirPods Pro 3 are the best wireless earbuds for iOS and macOS in 2025. They deliver the best noise cancelling performance we've tested of any earbuds so far, outperforming even the Technics. Apple made noticeable improvements in the mid-range with this generation, so your annoying coworker should hopefully sound much less annoying now. Thanks to their H2 chip, they offer seamless integration across your Apple devices, letting you easily connect and switch between your iPhone, iPad, and MacBook. It's also worth noting that their mic also sounds better if you're connected to an Apple device. Otherwise, it sounds pretty mediocre. The buds use adaptive EQ to fine-tune the sound automatically to your ears, keeping audio sounding consistent across different volume levels. That said, there's no manual EQ on offer here, so if you like to customize your earbuds' sound profile, the Technics might be the way to go. Depending on your region and iOS version, you can access exclusive features like live translation and use the built-in heart rate sensor for fitness tracking across supported apps. Their ANC is strong enough to double as hearing protection in loud environments, and they can even function as hearing aids for mild to moderate hearing loss. With an IP57 rating, they're durable enough for daily use and workouts, and you can expect around 9 hours of playback with ANC enabled. That's not quite as long as the Technics, but it's still good. We've seen some controversy surrounding the fit of the new AirPods Pro 3, with some fans of the second gen a little disappointed by the slight change in design. In truth, the differences are subtle and mostly relate to the angle at which the stems sit outside your ear. After a day with the Pro 3, we think even die-hard Pro 2 fans will adapt to the new fit. That said, it's worth taking a bit of extra care when changing your Pro 3 ear tips, as they're more prone to tearing than the Pro 2s. If you're an AirPods Pro 2 user and thinking about upgrading, but are put off by the new fit and ear tips, Comply tips can help. They improve ANC performance closer to the Pro 3 and are less likely to tear than the Pro 3 tips. And for Apple fans who'd prefer to avoid the in-ear fit altogether, check out the Apple AirPods 4 with active noise cancellation, which offer many of the same features and still work seamlessly within the Apple ecosystem. But that looser, more open fit means that they just can't match the Pro 3 for ANC performance. But then again, right now, no other buds can. So there you have it, our top wireless earbud picks for 2025. You can find more recommendations on ratings.com, and if you want to dig into the details, full reviews of each of the earbuds mentioned in this video are up on our site. And if you enjoyed this roundup, let us know in the comments which earbuds you'd like us to test next. Until then, I'm Vanessa from ratings.com, where we help you find the best earbuds for your needs. Bye!